All right, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for the Ramen Raiders Top 10 Spiciest Instant Noodles of All Time 2024 edition. So this is a list of the spiciest stuff I've had that's still on the market. That's something to note because some of the ones in prior years that are spicier than these are gone. So most people couldn't handle them. Anyways, let's check these out. In at number 10 from ABC, we have Selera Pedas Spicy Beef Stir Fry Noodle. This is like an Indonesian mie goreng that's from Indonesia. And it was way hotter than I really expected. It seemed like kind of tame, and then I made it and I was like, wow, this has got a serious bite to it. So if you like spicy and you like beef and you like Indonesian food, check it out. And at number 9 from Mommy, we have their Slurp Extra Pedas Curry. And this is mean curry, folks. It's Malaysian curry. It's got a really nice flavor to it, but it's also got a really strong burn. Yeah, if you can find it and you like heat and you like curry, there you go. In at number 8, we've got Paldo's Tumse 9413 Scoville heat unit variety from South Korea. This is a ramen with soup. It's very strong. It's got the kind of the bright redness to the broth, and it's hot. It's hot stuff. But it's also really good too. So it's got a nice balance to it. So if you can handle spicy, you're gonna like this, especially if you like Korean varieties. In at number 7 from GB Company, this is the Devil of Fire from South Korea. And it says on the top the world's hottest ramen. It's not. It's definitely not. Is it up there? Yeah, it's on the list. It's kind of a lot like the prior one that was on the list. Maybe just a hair hotter and spicier. The packaging's great. It's got the anger going on. But yeah, good stuff. In at number 6 from China, we've got Leng Cheng Mai with their 30-second hot bird. This one is very much like standard bulldog, except it has a fresh noodle instead of a fried noodle. I don't know if it's still on the market. I really hope it is because the packaging is cool. It's a tasty product and it brings the burn. It's decent stuff. So if you can find it or know anything about this company, because I really don't know that I know really anything much about this company, so check it out. In at number 5, we've got Samyang Foods with their Bulldog Bokumyeon. This is the first one that came out on the market of the Bulldog range. It's from South Korea, and it is hot and spicy. I believe this one, they say, clocks in at 4,400 Scoville heat units. It's really funny with the SHU stuff because there's ones prior on this list that say they're 9,500 or so, ones that say they're higher, and they're just nowhere near as spicy on the palate as this one. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that there is no Scoville heat unit police force. If you say, here's a glass of water, buddy. Oh, thank you. And they drink it. Did you know that was 1 million SHU? Nobody's going to come after you. That you're going to get looked at funny by the person who's drinking the water, but you can claim whatever you want as far as heat levels on packaging. So, yeah, I don't know. But this stuff says it's only 4,400 and it brings the burn. This was the original, fire noodle challenge noodle. So, yeah, cool. In at number 4, we've got the Dai Bak Ghost Pepper Chicken. This is from Malaysia. It's a mashup between Mommy Double Decker and Shinsegai, Mommy being the Malaysian producer of this product, Shinsegai being the developer in South Korea. And this noodle is almost completely jet black, and the seasoning sauce that's on it is very spicy, really good. They've changed it a little bit so you can kind of more doctor up the amount of heat that you're looking for. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's hot. In at number 3, we've got Mommy once again with their ghost pepper curry lontong variety. This is hot stuff. I remember when I had this, it was very hard to go through this entire meal. It's got a broth, and lontong is kind of like a pressed rice cake kind of thing. And usually the rice itself, it doesn't have any flavor, but the sauce you put with it does. And that's what's going on here, except this one is brutally hot. So yeah, check it out. In at number 2, we've got Samyang Foods with their 3X Spicy Bulldog. This is one people are always clamoring about. It comes from South Korea. It's spicy. I believe this one is rated at 10,000 SHU. I'm not positive. I'm pretty darn sure. They used to have one that was Challenge Bulldog that was 13,000 SHU. It was either that or the Bulldog Mini. I can't remember which one, but it's hot. One thing I've noticed about Bulldog varieties is that you have it and it burns your brains out, and then the next time you have it, it seems a little bit less so. It's like you're gonna get a tolerance to the Bulldog varieties quickly, but there's so many of them and so many neat ones to try. I highly recommend it. If you're just a spicy seeker, this one's for you. And in at number 1 from Malaysia, we have Daibok in collaboration with TNT Co. And this is their Carolina Reaper noodle. And it comes in a cup. I don't know exactly if it's still going strong right now. It very well might be. But it is spicy stuff. I vaguely remember that the noodle was less of a black noodle and more of a reddish tinge. And it bore the hallmarks of a Carolina Reaper variety I had that went off the market. Kind of gave me the gut feeling, and definitely the whole nose and heat, all that stuff. Definitely a Malaysian heat, definitely strong stuff. So if you're looking for that kind of heat, this will get you. All right, well, thank you very much for checking out the big top 10 spicy list for 2024. Yeah, if you want to see more of my stuff, head on over to www.theramenraider.com. I've got over 4,500 reviews there and getting closer to 5,000 all the time. All right, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye.